live Beltane in the fairy forest. When Treasure was little, we'd walk here, and she'd always call it the witch's forest. So it's Beltane. Beltane is as powerful as Samhain. So both of these holidays, one is, oh my God, it's about to be summer, and Samhain's, oh my goodness, it's about to be winter solstice. So this is a time when the veil is thin and the fairies come out, right? So it's like, come out, wherever you are. And meet this young lady, I fell from the stars. Really feel your own magic today. Feel the magic of the fairies and the magic of your soul. The magic of flowers. Today is a good time to really use your senses. When I get done, I'm going to set up the altar in front of the fireplace so that when I come home from the Tower of Light, we can do a little renewal, a little hand fasting. There'll be a nice birch twig that we can jump over for a new beginning, laying in front of a fire my beloved has built. Candles that are red, orange, yellow, green. The scent is frankincense, rose, jasmine. Also, it's really good to use yangling. So those sensual oils that make you feel sensual and pleasurable and creative. This night is a time of renewal, but it's like, kind of sexy pants, and even when you're single, I don't know, before Tony was there, I still had sexy pants kind of days, those bubble baths with me and Kendall and singing and dreaming and seducing myself into the dream I wanted to dream. The one thing about, the goddess and the will is sometimes people get freaked out, and I think they do because they're not comfortable with the dark side. I think that's what Kundalini, why of all the spiritual paths have lasted the longest is because it doesn't expect me to not have problems or not have a dark side. All of our darkness wants the light, and Beltane is like the god and the goddess. It is the duality coming together and making love. It's when the dark and the light make friends. They make something imaginable. They make something that you don't predict. This is a really great time to, you don't have to go way out. So Beltane tonight. I love you, Jamie. You and I are just such two girls in a pod, aren't we? The one big thing is we want to make those last seeds planted right now, right, in the fertile ground that we will grow during the summer. So this one really connects like this. There's the whole wheel, right? There's the moons and the seasons of an entire year. And when we go into the sections and the Sabbats, we want to really look at what right now. So right now, these are the passionate seeds that I plant that I will see to fruition in the summer. That's what this time is all about. This Beltane is really it's like the heavens, the heavenly sky. The Father is like bowing to the goddess, like, baby, I got you. I have so set up the best fucking sky for you. And what he's saying is the moon is in Aries, fire tonight, right? And Venus is in Aries and Mercury's in Aries. So we've got some fire. And of course, Beltane always happens in Taurus when we honor the earth. The moon will be new on Friday. New moon in Taurus. So it's just a juicy week, but lazy a little bit, hang back. Smell the flowers, literally, Now let's get on to what things that will be great is, so you want to have crystals that are heated, and love and romantic and abundance. So jade and turquoise, right? An emerald for abundance. You want to have some citrine and garnets, blood red stones for passion, desire. And then you want the rose quartz to kind of bring in the sweetness and the innocence and the love. So this is a time of being a maiden. It's like, well, how do I relate to a maiden when I'm 53 years old? The maiden is the idea of liberation. So when Tony and I have the fire and lay in front of the altar tonight, and whatever happens, because when you're older, you don't always know what's going to happen. But making love and being passionate is there for us. And the maiden in us, so we're not trying to make babies anymore, right? So we're coming together in that romance of what we're creating. A lot of it is these dreams that we have, and the things we're creating in Kundalini Yoga, and the dreams we have, and we've just gone through a real love growth spurt and really acknowledging that. So we are hand fasting. We are agreeing for another year of staying together. So, so beautiful. Ooh la la, I know, right? You got to get me all ready for that, Danielle. I'm going to get a massage today, because it's a sensual kind of day, right? It's so fucking perfect. And it's with this amazing healer. Her name is Danielle, and she has a beautiful space in Carlsbad. And, I want to be touched. Not just by the guy, right? I want to be touched by the goddess. I want to be loved, and I want to be healed, and I want to enjoy beautiful things and beautiful feelings and beautiful smells. So, reach out to your favorite healer. See if there's something you can get that's a little extra. For sure, do not miss a bubble bath. So back to the kind of things you want to put, those oils that I mentioned before, the rose and the yangling and the jasmine in your bath, right? If you can, and you're lucky enough, even mustard. There's some daisies on my walk. There is some wild roses. I'm going to pick those and have those on my altar, especially the roses that are dying, right? Get a handful of those beautiful petals and have that in the bath and, on the lambskin tonight. So, we don't have enough fun. We don't enjoy our sexuality and our romance without expectation. It is not about performance. It's about connection. It's about tapping into the magic. Also, you want to take a time, it's good to, if you are with someone, go back to back, spine to spine, heart to heart, and honor your ancestors, because like Samhain, the veil is very thin. So it's not just fairies and angels that are visiting us. Look how beautiful this place is. But it's also that our ancestors are really close today through 5A. So, acknowledge the great loves. I'm going to put a picture of my grandma and Grandpa Norton, because they were the most loving couple I've ever known in my life. And to, send them prayers and to remember them and remember their love. So tonight, before I have my love fest, I'm going to be at my studio, our studio. It's our studio. The Great Divine Flow belongs to you. You know that. So if you want to bring a friend or just your beautiful self, doesn't matter. I will be there doing the Tower of Light, honoring Beltane, the god and the goddess, the blending of our passion to create one hell of a summer. We'll talk a little bit about astrology and all that. And I have a great chant that really gets us fired up and also honors both the sun and the moon. So the male and the female, the god and the goddess. It's going to be awesome. Also, don't forget about the new moon, because on Friday, Tony and I will teach together a 2-hour cool workshop, New Moon in Taurus. I love you guys. I love you. I'm so glad I have this trail and I get to share it with you sometimes. So I'm going to go walk for another hour and then get on with my day. It's so great out here. I love you. Have the best day. Happy, happy, happy Beltane.